See the use of the leftovers that we have, you know, when we use lettuce or bok choy or celery. So what do? We discard, we use the leaves and discard the base. That's what we all do. So today what we're going to do is, we are not going to discard the base. We'll use the leaves in our cooking or whatever we need them for, and then use the base, which we otherwise throw in the garbage, to grow it once again. And honestly, it will grow again. As you can see here, I have regrown this from the base of the bok choy that I had used earlier. Now this one is about a month old. So I'll just show you the procedure of how we are going to do it. A lot of you wanted me to show it to you in a video, and that's why I am here showing it to you. Now this is bok choy. See, when I need bok choy, I only need this part of it. So I'm going to cut off the remaining. This is all I need. And this usually I would, you know, just discard it and throw it away. So as you can see, this is the base. You can see very fine roots here. And all that we need to grow, we don't need any medium. We're just going to grow it in water. I have preferably in a shallow dish, because that way you will need less of water. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rest it and see whether it fits into this. Yes, it fits into my container. And all I'm going to do now is take some normal tap water. This is not filtered water or RO water. This is normal tap water, and I'm going to add very little, about what, 2 teaspoons. Yeah, that's it. I only want the roots to remain wet, just the base. So the water should be sticking to the base. You don't have to cover the entire thing with water. And just leave it to rest on a windowsill or in your balcony or any other place which has light. Diffuse light will do. You don't need to put it in direct sunlight. I usually, as you can see, I have placed many of them already on my windowsill in my kitchen. So here goes another one, and after about maybe 4 or 5 days, we'll see something like that. We'll have, you know, the leaves coming out there. So this is about almost a week old. After a week, it's going to look like this. And after a month, this is what it's going to be like. And you can just cut them off and use it again. So you have bok choy already ready to be used. And we can use any sort of containers. You can use these old paper cups. I'll show you how I'll do it in a paper cup. I have some small plastic containers, just the throwaway kinds. So you can use just about any waste that is lying. So we are basically using the waste of these. In the waste of this is also waste. So we are making maximum use of this. Now here I have some lettuce. Again, these have been washed and kept. I'm going to only use the leaves. So here it goes on my slab. And I'm going to just cut off the leaves and keep them for further use. It goes back into my basket. And here again, I'm left with the base. The roots will grow from here. Again, any container will do. So I'll probably use this one, the plastic one this time. Again, adding very little water to it. Say about 2 teaspoons, you can see. It's only in the base. Because I don't need to wet the end, otherwise it will rot. If you put too much of water in it, it will rot. We only need the base to be just touching that water. And I think even this is a little more. So I can discard probably a little bit out of this also. Keep it very little, just at the base. And I'm going to rest it here inside. And it's going to rest and grow. Feed on water and grow. Yes, we have to remember to change the water every maybe 4 days. And keep checking that the water doesn't dry out. Otherwise, the roots that would have grown will dry out and then it's of no use. So here it goes. Right now I'm placing it here. Later on I'll place it. Maybe let me make some place for it. Okay, here goes. So here it is. It also rests here. As you can see, I have a spring onion growing there in my bottle. So this I've already used it thrice. The greens, and this is probably the 4th sprout that is coming out. You can reuse them. And this, I have again grown onion like this. I had shared it in a group yesterday how to grow. I'll probably come on to that later on also. And even I've used a small little bottle lid. to grow. See, this is the onion part that we just discard. We peel off onions, throw off this. And I had yesterday soaked it in a cap. This is a soda water cap, a soda bottle cap. And I have just filled it with water and put this base here, and the roots have already grown. Once it grows a little bigger, then I'll probably shift it into a bottle like this, or maybe like this, and then it'll grow. You'll have spring onion. So I have a continuous supply of these at my home because I don't throw away the discards. I use them. Alright, so I have another lettuce here. Here again, you can see this is where the roots are going to come off from. You can already see some, maybe one or two. This is a store-bought one, and so I'm not going to throw away the base as I always used to do earlier. I don't do it anymore now, ever since I know that I can regrow it. So why throw away? So maybe I'll remove these. I don't need these anymore. There goes. This is what will grow again. So here it is. And peeled it. This is what it is. And I'm going to again, let me see whether it fits in. Yeah, it does. I would but prefer something shallower so that I can keep a track of the sprouts. That's good. So maybe I'll take a shallower one like this. Put some water and then put it in this. Okay, so meanwhile let it rest here. So here goes little water. Very little at the base, as you can see. And this is nothing but just a plastic lid that was to be thrown off. So I kept it to do this, to, you know, now you can see I'm going to put the base into this. And please don't fill it up too much with water, otherwise, you know, you'll have all this rotting away. So I think I can discard some water out of this and leave very little. Yeah, this is fine. Very little water at the base, and here goes. I think this water will be used up in a couple of days, so I'll recheck after 2 days. I'll just pick it up and see if there's some water. I'll put it back again, and if I find that it has dried up by then I'll add some more water to it, again place it. Within a week, as I showed you bokchoy leaves. Here, see, I have lettuce already growing. Let me show you this. I have this. Here it is. This was again, I had taken only this part of the lettuce that I had used earlier, and this has been almost, now it's a fortnight since I put it in water, and I've been changing water every 4 days, but I add very little water only at the base, so only this much remains wet, not the entire thing, and it sprouts into fresh lettuce. So I have a supply of fresh lettuce, I have bok choy, I have spring onions, and you know, you can do it with celery. I had a store-bought celery, but as I can see that the base looks a little damaged. The way it has, I bought it from At Cost, that's the name of the store, online, and this is what they delivered. I can try, maybe I have a bit of the base intact here, this side. I'm not too sure once it's damaged here, but I'll give it a try. However, lettuce also can grow in the same fashion. Lettuce and bok choy and celery, onions. Okay, so let me just try putting it in water, and I'll have to watch out for this. So does the paper cup work? Yeah, it will be stable in this. This is, I can even put it in this. All right, fine. So here I am. I'm going to add very little water at the base. Just as you can see, very little water just at the base, and I'm going to place this inside. I'm not too sure about this because it's already damaged. It came from the store this way. However, I'm giving it a try. This also will sit very pretty on my windowsill, my kitchen windowsill, and here goes. And I'll wait and watch out, especially for this one, whether it does grow or not. So here goes my lettuce again. It will sit pretty. I have, you know, sunlight during the day coming onto my kitchen window here. Not through the day, but that much is enough. Even if you get bright light, maybe, or diffuse sunlight, you don't need to place it in direct sunlight. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and so I'll be sharing some more videos. Like some of you wanted that when I did this, you know, when I grew spring onions in bottles, you wanted to see how I did it. So please wait for my next video, and very soon you'll find it there, and then you can please start growing this. Do not throw away any of this. Please reuse it, and see, it's all waste. The containers are waste. The veggie, the bases are a waste that you would otherwise throw in a garbage. So not a penny is what I've spent in regrowing them. So bye bye till then. Wait for my next video. See you guys again.